Aloha and welcome back. Today we're going to be talking about Robinhood Ventures Fund, ticker symbol RVI. They just added two more companies to their fund. I'm really excited to talk about them here for a second. Also, we're going to bring up Robinhood Social. They just dropped it today, which is pretty exciting. First thing in the morning, I wake up, do my usual thing, get off for a second, and come back, and all of a sudden I'm getting this invite to Robinhood Social. There's only about 1,000 of us. I'm really excited. I'll get into it in a little bit, but let's go over Robinhood Ventures Fund. I'm going to move us over to the screens. Give me one moment. Let's see, mic looks good. Everything looks good. All right, cool. Just making sure you guys can hear me okay. All right. Now, Robinhood Ventures Fund has been trading for a week or so, right? Let's check here for a second. Started here on the 6th of March, and we're currently here on the 18th. All right. So as you can see, when it first IPO'd, it popped downwards towards here at 20. So if you guys got in after IPO at 20, great job, because it hasn't seen it since. Now, we don't know what kind of price action this is going to get, like I said. So please be aware that this is all kind of uncharted territory. Looks to me like that this 2020 area, that's hilarious. Numbers are fun. Is a good pop off, right? Doesn't seem to want to go lower even in the current market conditions. And from there, we've kind of stabilized here in this kind of 2350 to 22, right? So it's doing well so far. I mean, for what conditions we're in, I'm pretty excited. But you can kind of tell right here, a couple days back is when they unveiled that they're adding two more companies to the fund. And as you can see here on the side, excusez-moi. The Robinhood Ventures Fund, here we go. They added Stripe and 11 Labs. Right, so let's get into what those companies are. Let's see. Investment in Stripe. Venture Fund, yep, okay. All right, moving down here. Here. So, as previously disclosed, they invested roughly, looks like here, right? Now, Stripe is a programmable financial services company founded in 2010. That's great. They've been around a long time, so they have an established company. It's not like we just picked one up off the street. They got two headquarters. Oh, Dublin, Ireland. Wow. Slight international exposure. That's nice. And then here we got 11 Labs. We got 19 million, almost 20. Okay, here. 11 Labs is an artificial intelligence and research product company focused on audio, voice, and realistic speech. Ooh, that's exciting. And in upcoming years, that's going to be very useful. Sorry, actors and actresses. I think B, C, and D-list actors and actresses are going to be hit pretty hard by this. Oops. Not quite sure what to say about that. Gotta adapt, I guess. You can see it coming. All right, but I'm excited about the bringing in of these two companies to the fund. I mean, because that means that the fund is growing. I mean, we've only been out a few days, right? Relatively speaking, and we already got two more companies added to here, and in addition to all of these other companies down here, right? Airwallex, Boom, Databricks, 11 Labs, Mercor, Aura, which is the ring I found out, which is kind of exciting. And I think you get a subscription to the Aura ring with your Robinhood Platinum card. That also came out recently too, and I think people are getting a good use out of it. At least the people who got invited to it. Ramp, my personal fave, because I mean anybody who's willing to use Brian Baumgartner as their accounting head or accounting face for their company has got my money. That's hilarious. Great marketing all around. Revolut Stripe, and with additional companies expected to be added over time, right? And we don't know what over time is because this has only been out a couple of days, 2 weeks maybe. What are we? 4th to the 9th. Yeah, the 6th to the 19th, couple weeks. I mean, I don't know how big this fund will get. I don't know. It's all really exciting, actually. Oh, cool. And here we got related news. Perfect. That's a good transition. I don't have to leave this area. This is the Robinhood Social that we were talking about earlier. Like, this literally just kind of showed up this morning because none of us really had any kind of view or outlook of when this was going to come out. And it seems like there's only 1,000 users so far, which is really small testing group for the amount of users we have on the Robinhood platform across the board. I mean, that's in the 20 million people or more using the platform. So 1,000 people using it is very tiny compared to it. But I'm excited to beta test it and kind of see how this goes. Right? It's for me. It's already kind of shifted my mindset. Because here, I'll pull it up for a second. It's public, right? So, or at least public to people on Robinhood Social, which is right now the 1,000 people who can see my abilities, basically. So here, I'll pull it up. Give it a second. All right, cool. So, as you can see here, this is Robinhood Social, right? This is my profile, and at the very top, you can actually see the overall year profit loss and the day profit loss and the profit rate. So my overall profit's not great, but my profit rate is high, which I'm proud of because I mean you got to make profit to pay your bills. Fine, the overall portfolio is down. I mean a lot of things are down, but I know how to take a profit, right? And that's what you want, right? Like it's not 100%, right? I'm not great at it, but right here it shows that I'm pretty good at it. And you can also post where you are, certain positions, that sort of thing, and share your thesis on these positions or where you, why you bought it, why you sold it, and also it will track your where you bought it, where you sold it, where you bought it, and you can kind of see how good or bad this trader is at finding the bottom, the dip per se, finding a good place to buy, which helps a lot of people who are trying to find legitimate traders out there. Like I said in the previous videos about Robinhood Venture Fund, about Robinhood Social, is that it's really going to bring truth to trading, and that's what we all kind of need, right? In the world of information and how easy it is to get blown off path by something exciting and new, this kind of shows the track record of the person who is showing you something that may be a good idea. It's like, okay, how often does this person pick good ideas? So you can see that now, and that's pretty exciting. So far, we've been able to find each other from social media like X and locate each other here, kind of bring ourselves together. Because the people who got invited to use it first were us invitees from the Robinhood Summit. So all of us got to use the platform first, and I think we're finding it pretty fun, actually. And honestly, there are like one of my friends was talking about earlier. There are a couple of whales out there, and you're like, my God! Like by no stretch of the imagination am I broke. I'm not some billionaire either. I fall somewhere in between. But you got people out here just like blowing up, like look at my this, look at my that. I'm like, oh man, like this is gonna get interesting really quickly, because all of a sudden you see people's proof of these are receipts, right? You're seeing receipts on this stuff, so it's not like you can just disregard it as nonsense. You're seeing actual receipts on these trades, which is pretty incredible, and it looks like the people who got access are quite good at trading. So I'm excited to get to know these 1,000 traders that we get to kind of beta test this new truth-based data platform. Similar to prediction markets, these are real-time traders talking about their stories and trading, right? To really bring the human back to what we're doing here. We quickly forget that this is for lack of a better word, human-run society, right? Regardless of what technology exists, it's still run by people. And the better you can find the good information about these people, the more likely you're able to trust what you're doing, and you can trust where the data's going, and that helps predict a lot of things. All right, let's see what we got here. All right, so we're excited to announce Robinhood Social Beta is rolling out now to select group of our most active, engaged traders on Robinhood. Oh, I'm pretty honored to be in that group of people with you guys. Thank you so much for that. We'll start with 1,000 customers who attended Robinhood Summit in September before expanding to an additional 10,000 customers over the next coming weeks. Oh, that's exciting. So you guys might be able to be on Robinhood Social within the next couple of weeks. 10,000 more people. That's exciting. I mean, I'm really excited to meet you guys when you guys get a Robinhood Social. Come find me. Let's see here. Coming weeks. Those who are selected for the beta program will hear from us directly. Oh, okay. No problem. Because obviously I did. This is an important early milestone for Robinhood Social, but it's just the beginning. I'm not even going to try. You're incredible, but I can't pronounce your name at all. Product manager at Robinhood. I appreciate all your stuff. I'm going to try, just because Hawaiian is hard. Abhishek. Oh, yes. I'm going to just stick with your first name. Abhishek. Thank you for Robinhood Social. I'm enjoying it so far. We've been using it roughly, less than 10 hours at this point. Let's see here. Beta allows us to learn quickly and build thoughtfully, prioritizing quality, trust, and feedback from our most active traders. It's true. And I'm hoping they're going to add an area where we can kind of just privately add feedback, because there's not really a way for us to post anything without a trade attached. I mean, I'm willing to post some trash trades just to get the feedback out there to the creators. But maybe we can post. Maybe we should have like a Robinhood Social help section where we can just kind of put out our thoughts. I don't know, something like that. I think would be really useful, at least for the first couple of weeks, just so we can kind of shove all the stuff that we think could be useful. Like, so far, my only thing is the hitbox on the heart is pretty tiny, and there's almost no leeway outside the heart shape. So you end up opening the trades when you got all you needed out of it, but you're accidentally opening it. So that, I think that would be my only one so far, is that the heart hitbox might be just a little bit on the small side. Right, you just maybe a little bit of a buffer outside before, like, you get to the pressing of the opening of the actual trade window. I'll post that on X. That's way easier to explain there. Let's see. Okay, here we go. We got some pictures going on here about it. And honestly, from the pictures they posted, it looks almost exactly the same. Really clean, really simple. As you can see here, you can actually use this click, and then you would open the trade, and you can buy or sell. I guess another thing I would add from there is just to be able to open the stock itself, because it allows you, I think, to open the options window when you're sharing options, but it doesn't seem to want to take me directly to the stock outside the options. So maybe like a couple of other, select this for stock, select this for the options chain of it, select this for, I don't know, something else. Reposts maybe. Create a trader profile, create their own custom profile. Yeah, that's true. Yep. Post, track, talk, trade. Yep. That's been great so far. We've been able to do that. Real performance. And that's 1 year daily profit loss. And this right here. Oh my God. So, I mean, it's not the whole picture, right? And I know that for everybody here. Oh, new follower. Thank you, friend. Um, it's not a whole picture, and I don't judge you guys based on your profit loss. It doesn't matter. I saw someone with 99% profit loss, and I didn't understand that. And I'm like, wait, how do you have that already? Did you like take money out of that port and put it back? So I don't know how the 1 year profit loss tracks, because I mean, I'm not saying mine is inaccurate, because it isn't. But the overall, what's the overall story that's pushing those 3 data points on the top? Like here, oh, it doesn't show it here. Maybe when we go farther down, it doesn't show it there either. Here, I'll show it. I'll show it to you here. Let's see. So on the top, oh, I'm just gonna go to this. Oh, great job. So this person's got he's doing pretty great, right? You can kind of see his profit loss. You can see his year, right? And then you can see other people who aren't that great, right? So it's really up to you what you want to show and what you don't want to show. I personally don't care, because this is all learning for me. I want to learn as much about what's coming for the future of finance, so I can share it with my friends, my family, my community, just so they're aware that it exists. Like, I don't need people to go in and move all of their finances to the stock market tomorrow. That's crazy. Don't ever do anything all at once, right? It's all a little bit at a time. But I want to make that information available, and I want to make it open and useful. And honestly, it really, really is, because you can pop it open and you can get as complicated or as simple as you want out of a lot of these brokerage apps. And I use Robinhood's entire platform, basically. I don't use a few things, mostly because I haven't found the need for them yet, but they're available in there, and that's my favorite part. They're going to keep bringing what's needed and for the traders at the time that they need it. Like, they're actively listening to us. Like, they were willing to test this entirely new concept of a platform. Like, there are ones out there, and they're not going to be nearly as useful or nearly as impactful as Robinhood, because as Roy would say, or Crossroads, you know who he would tell you that Robinhood's moat is speed, and they will outpace you and then outlap you and then buy you out, probably. Right, so I'm really excited for this, and it's really, really useful so far. All right, we got some posts up here about it. All right, here. So this is RVI. Oh, this is Shiv. Thanks, Shiv. Let's see what we got. Some cool, yeah. All right, so I got some. I put out some stuff earlier about it. So let's find. Hold on, I don't really know how to use it here on the computer. So here we go. Oh yeah, so also, which is kind of interesting, you can post your a closed position as well. So after the position is done, you can post it directly to social, which is great. Especially if you're like super excited, you're like, oh, this was like right at the wire, or just trying to prove your thesis over time, right? It's like, see, this is why you do this, or this, right? Just post to social. All right, cool. Also, I would kind of like if you could from your portfolio be able to, here, I'm gonna move myself out of the way. I would like to be able to just post to social from right here. I think that would be cool and useful, because you can just be like, view all positions, open, close, buy, sell, or buy, short, post. If you have a position, right? It'll show a post if you have a position. I think that would be a good idea. Let's see. Yep. All right, we know that. Here we go. So this is how it works. So this is my post from earlier, and this is how Robinhood Social functions. As you can see, I put it on percentage. This is how you get your notifications. But if you didn't have it on percentage, you would be able to see their actual dollar amount. which is totally fine. Like you can, but you gotta. And this is how you can post about your trade, right? So you can see this is how you trade. Well, yeah. So I mean, that might have been my fat fingers, but there might be a bit of a keyboard concern going on, but that's okay. That's trivial stuff. We'll get that ironed out within the next couple of weeks. And then you just pick the previous trade. Now it doesn't show all the trades, which is interesting. It'll show some of it, but like I was looking for a few positions, and a few positions weren't able to post. I'm not quite sure why. Like there's probably reasoning, or maybe just I don't know how to get there yet. Like for instance, I couldn't find any like of my long positions, like or all of them to share about. Like I could find the stuff that I did within the last few days. So I'm not quite sure if this platform is going to be like only being able to share within the last X amount of days. But I don't think so. It didn't seem like that. Here, I'll look more into that as we exit out of here. If I can figure out how. There we go. Right, but Robinhood is a bit of a multi-platform situation, so I'm going to be I use my phone as well. Oh, yes, let's go. Hertzy's on. Oh, dude got it. Yeah, if you don't follow Hertzy trades, like, dude's a legend. Like, you gotta. But he's on Robinhood Social now. Dude knows what he's doing, for sure. Like, now it's like, heck, for sure proven. Oh, it's really cool being able to see all of my social media friends and my ex-followers and the people who I follow. I can see, like, for sure. Like, I mean, I trust them to a certain extent, of course. Don't, like, we're guys on the internet, right? You just got to take us with a grain of salt. I don't know anything about you, right, or your early life or portfolio, right? So don't take my opinion with a little bit of salt. But like it's nice to see how, like for sure, like my friends know what they're doing. Like the more you associate yourself with people who are pursuing the same goals as you, the more likely you're going to achieve those goals and keep your guys selves sharp, right? I mean, kind of iron sharpens iron sort of thing. Like we're not enemies out here. Our only enemies are time. Time in any situation overall is what affects trading and investing, right? Is how much time you have to be right. And the more time you have, the more likely you're going to be right. But us swing traders or buy the dip guys or long-term holders, we kind of got to play with time a little bit differently. And that is our only competition, is being better than ourselves. And now that you guys will be able to see my overall performance for a year, like I want to show up and show off. I want to make sure that the people who listen know that I ain't blowing smoke, right? So I'm excited for this. It'll keep me nice and sharp. And it was kind of hard a little bit there for a second to be like, oh shit, I'm not super good, but I'm not terrible, right? I took it as a humbling moment, and I think a lot of us did. All right, Robinhood Social. Let's see what else we got here. Anything else going on here? Oh yeah, so this was another one. Robinhood Social revenue sharing idea, right? So it's all about trying to make money for everybody, right? I'm not going to be naive and say that money is not important, right? Money is important, right? So here I posted that Robinhood Social revenue idea would it be possible to copy a person's trades to the point where Robinhood Cortex, which is the AI that's also rolling out. I'm seeing people being able to utilize Cortex, which is cool, but being able to use Cortex to automatically follow the buys and sells at a permanent allocation relative to your input on their trades. So, like I would put $1,000 on one of my favorite people, and it buys and sells their public allocations, right? Because I see their progress, I see how good they are at picking things. I want to just follow their portfolio, right? Like it's almost like a robo portfolio, but they're these content creators who are backed with facts, who could actually help you outperform yourself or your previous self, or how perform the market if they're doing that well. So I think there's a lot of revenue and money to be made for everybody, because this is all about high tide floating all the boats. Right? I mean, everybody's heard that. Probably like 12 languages you can say it in. But it's important to remember that we want to grow ourselves and we want to keep ourselves sharp. Oh yeah, you gotta follow this boy back. Hell yeah. Robinhood Social. Right, so it's cool. It's right here down at the bottom, as you can see. Invest with me. Posted about it earlier. That it's just a little tab now here at the bottom, so you just pick it from inside of your thing. It's integrated right in the app. Now, I did notice that Robinhood Social and Robinhood Financial are separate, because when I was using the app, I was going to follow a trade, and then it had a disclaimer that says moving you from Robinhood Social to Robinhood Financial. So I'm seeing maybe down the road that Robinhood Social might be a separate app. I mean, it's run separately from the thing, or you may not even have to have, let's say, a portfolio to share to utilize the app. And then if you do want to see what these people are doing, then you have to get the Robinhood app. I'm not 100% sure. Like, I'm just like trying to read the tea leaves here. But you just read the fine print and you can kind of see where things are going, because legal disclaimers are very important. It's not trying to be shady. It's just important to disclose what you're doing, who's doing what you're doing, right? So the people on your platform have to know what the intent of your service is, right? Terms and services. Like, I was trying to make it really simple, but honestly, there's no way to make that simple. I had to make it complicated. So if you didn't understand it, I'm sorry. But really, legal is important, and if you can read the fine print, you'll be able to kind of use that as a bit of an edge to see what's coming. All right, did I miss anything? I'm hoping that when my friends see this pod in the next few days or ever, I don't know, I'm probably talking to no one right now. I'm gonna check though. Like maybe there are people up here who wanna ask me some questions or something like that. If I can actually find that. But it's nice to see my friends again. Like, some of these people aren't as active on X or have an X account, so it's nice to see my friends on Robinhood Social. I miss you guys. I'm glad you're doing well. I hope you're trading well and you're successful. I know the market is kind of pushing a lot of people down, but we know what the heck we're doing, right? And we're going to keep ourselves afloat. We're going to be smart. We're going to be long-term smart traders who use technical analysis, who use fundamentals to get what we need out of the market, right? Okay. Let's see here. So I hope you guys are having a great day wherever you are. All right. No problem. So I hope you guys are having a great day where you are. The weather here in Hawaii has gotten a little bit better for the last maybe 24 hours. There has been a lot of flooding here. I'm seeing the widespread devastation that is happening for a lot of people on Maui and a lot of people on the Big Island here. There's a lot of power that's still out for these people. So if you can, kokua. If you do have a chance to help, please don't do it just for the posting. That's so gross, right? It's so gross, right? Just go and kokua because you have the heart to help. If I help, you'll never know, just because that's not my jam, right? You don't go and just start bragging about all the people you help. That's not good. That's not good for you. That's not good for your heart. That's not why you help people. If I'm going to help through an educational process like this, where I teach you guys how to be smart wealth managers for yourself, right? That's what you are. Like, if you can put a big, complicated term on what you do, you can make this small money you have feel like a lot of money. So you worry about it correctly, right? You don't spend it on frivolous nonsense. You don't go and overextend yourself because you have a bigger credit limit now. That's irresponsible trading. Responsible trading is what we do here, where I go over like what we did with Robinhood Ventures Fund. Like I think that their determination to bring the everyday investor into every aspect of the financial world is why I invest in that. Like that's why I personally like that fund and that vehicle. It's never been done before. It's so I don't expect it to be perfect off the go, but I think it's going to be a great springboard for a lot of other ideas that will definitely pay off with some patience, some research, and some time. And anything you put patience, research, and time into tends to pay off. Also, Robinhood Social is like, for sure, it's just going to eat away at the social ecosystems that we have now for finfluencers, for social media as a whole. Because you should be able to verify your trades. Like I can see maybe even Kalshi traders having something like this for themselves, where Kalshi has verified. Maybe they do. I don't mess with the social media aspect of Kalshi. I tend to just use their markets as hedges and information for the overall trading that I do. Like it can be difficult trying to trade multiple avenues, right? You gotta try to stay inside of what you know and then slowly grow, but try to stick to what you know. And I know when my gut's like, dude, you don't know anything about that, you should probably avoid it. It's not good for you right now. Maybe read about it a little bit more and then you'll feel more comfortable to invest the money, right? But when you're right there in the click the button screen and you've been in this game long enough to know that you're like, click, oh, I'm immediately wrong. So you gotta like imagine click and be like, how wrong am I willing to be? And imagine being that wrong and thinking, okay, am I gonna pull myself out of this wrong by closing this position? Or am I going to double down because I know that this is going to pay off, right? But nothing trades in a straight line, right? It's always, right? So you don't know what part of this you're really on. You can backtest, but you don't know what the future lies. You don't know what a single tweet or or something the company all of a sudden did, or someone sues the company for liable of some sort. I don't know. There was some information that came out about another company yesterday. I think it was SoFi, from some unknown bofunk named Muddy Waters, and then the stock took a dip, and then the CEO of SoFi, Anthony Noto, picked up a bunch of shares. And I'm watching this from the sidelines. Like I have a very tiny allocation to SoFi. It's not going to make any impression on my portfolio if it hits zero, but I want it to succeed for all of my friends who have a lot of time and invested money and thought process in this company. But I'm watching this unfold and I'm like, okay, they're calling it the new age Enron. That's wild. Like the person talking about this was probably not even around during Enron. I wasn't cognizant about this during Enron. Like you can't be throwing that kind of comparison out there. They're not the same. Two, SoFi is a bank. Like a bank is gonna act like a bank. But watching what looked like an emotional buy from the CEO's side, I was like, oh, don't feed the trolls either, right? You didn't have to go there buy at 16. We're seeing some indicators on the technical analysis side about SoFi that it may even come down towards 1450, right? So that would be a great area to truly buy the dip. But if it breaks down under that, you might see under $10, right? So we don't know what the price action is going to be in the coming months. It's kind of a high beta stock for a bank. I think they should integrate more long-term wealth services. I think that would help their overall platform. Because, I mean, I see people trying to like gripe at Robinhood via being a SoFi bull or gripe at SoFi being a Robinhood bull. It doesn't matter. My goal is to see everybody as rich as humanly possible, right? I don't care how you get there. So griping at each other is not fair and unwarranted for the entire social ecosystem. But when I see something that is just like dodgy from my personal perspective, like how I see the world, I'm gonna call it out. and that just looked like a needy response buy. And he didn't need to do that. Like, he bought the other day. Like, he fulfilled a promise to investors that he would buy on March 1st, and he bought on March 1st, and that was great. I think that was enough. There was some dilution going on as far as shares go, so that they can raise capital for some upcoming events. That's great. Companies should do that, right? It's not an indicator that they're trying to shill a public. Banks don't tend to do that. I mean, do your own research, of course. Due diligence is important. I'm not your financial guy. I'm just, like I said, some dude on the internet who wants to get the information to my people out here in Hawaii. All right, let's see. Did we miss anything else? I think that's it. All right, we're going to wrap this up. Robinhood Social, wonderful so far. Great. There are obviously some things that I would like to see added, but that's trivialities compared to the actual overall usefulness right now. Robinhood Ventures Fund adding Stripe and 11 Labs. I'm really excited to see how the price action moves. Like, if Robinhood Social, I'm not Robinhood Social, if Robinhood Ventures Fund moves with the, if Robinhood Social move, or Robinhood Ventures Fund, wow, I'm just going to get it confused because they're so close together. Maybe we'll just call it, okay, so if RVI continues to grow with more and more companies added over time, the price action itself may not stabilize for a little while, because every additional company is going to add more investors, and that's just going to change the actual volume. But you can see here on the side here, this is kind of a strong. This is such a small data set. I'm talking about it like we've got a lot of information, which we don't. It's been trading days, not even 2 weeks. But it seems like this is a strong area, which is... oh, come on, chart. Here we go. Strong buy area, which, like, the volume is increased right here at 22.65. So that's pretty good right now. But with the two companies added, it went up, came down on a down day. Today was the Fed talks, so that didn't go well for everybody. But obviously, Fed talks never go well for everybody. That's just not how Fed talks go. But the overall market was down because of FOMC meeting. This was all priced in, and it seems like now the markets know that we're probably not going to get another rate cut till April of next year. From what I saw on Jason via Paper Trades Incorporated, he posted something here. I'll just show you. He posted something about the. Let's see here. Okay, here we go. He posted something about let's see. Oh, hold on. Here, I'm gonna just find it. No sense you guys just see me scrolling through nonsense. But Jason from Paper Games was talking about it. Here we go. Oh, okay, that was. I should have just. Oh no, dang it. Yeah, I'm gonna openly admit I'm not the most techie tech. I'm not a tech person at all. Actually, I'm a talker. Like, anybody who knows me knows that I have gone my whole life being able to talk to people. That's just my able to communicate my ability to communicate with people and convey my needs or their needs to me is how I got through life. So here we go. Paper. So I'm not good with computers, so forgive me. Oh, here we go. Found it. Okay. Aha. Okay, here we go. So it seems that all the rate cuts have officially been priced out for now. Nothing expected till next year. So, when hikes? That would be interesting, right? If we start getting rate hikes from here. Like, stagflation is still a big problem. If you don't follow Jason, obviously you gotta follow Jason. Like, dude knows what he's doing. He's a options trader. He's got lots of content on YouTube as well. I got some alpha from him yesterday, and it's already paying off to the point where I had to go and put some covered calls out. All right. Well, thank you for joining me here today on an impromptu pod. Thank you for joining me posthumously wherever you are. Go check out Robinhood Ventures Fund if you want to do some research. Look forward to Robinhood Social. 10,000 more people are getting on. That's really exciting. I'm excited to see 10,000 more friends posting about their good and bad days. But as always, stay safe. Farewell. A hui ho.